Welcome to Fairy Animal Stories, your go-to place for heartwarming and emotional humans and animal stories. Once upon a time, in the peaceful village of Willowbrook, there lived a little golden-furred puppy named Rusty. He belonged to a kind-hearted girl named Lila, who loved him dearly. Rusty and Lila were inseparable. They played in the meadows, chased butterflies, and napped under the ancient oak tree by the river. Life was perfect, until one stormy evening, fate took an unfortunate turn. A fierce storm rolled over Willowbrook, bringing roaring winds and blinding rain. Rusty, frightened by the thunder, ran out of the house and into the dark, unfamiliar night. Lila searched for him everywhere, calling his name until her voice grew hoarse. But Rusty had vanished. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. But there was no sign of him. With a heavy heart, Lila never gave up hope, always believing that one day her beloved Rusty would return. Far away, Rusty found himself in the depths of the enchanted Whispering Woods. He wandered aimlessly, surviving on berries and the kindness of woodland creatures. A wise old owl named Orion took pity on him and guided him through the forest, teaching him the ways of the wild. Over time, Rusty grew strong and clever, but deep in his heart, he never forgot Lila and the warmth of home. Years passed, and Rusty, now a full-grown dog, had become a legend among the creatures of Whispering Woods. However, he longed for his home, for the laughter of his best friend, and the cozy warmth of her embrace. One day, Orion told Rusty about a hidden path that led out of the woods and towards the village. With newfound determination, Rusty set off, braving unknown dangers and crossing treacherous rivers. His journey was long and arduous, but his heart remained steadfast. One evening, as the sun painted the sky in hues of gold and crimson, Rusty reached the outskirts of Willowbrook. The scent of blooming daisies and fresh-baked bread filled the air. It was familiar. It was home. With a racing heart, he followed the winding paths, his paws carrying him faster and faster. Finally, he reached Lila's cottage, now slightly older, yet still welcoming. But Rusty hesitated. Would she remember him? Inside the house, Lila sat by the window, gazing at the horizon as she often did, remembering her lost companion. Suddenly, a soft whimper reached her ears. She turned, her heart pounding. There, at the doorstep, stood a magnificent golden dog, his eyes brimming with longing and recognition. "Rusty?" she whispered, barely daring to believe it. The dog let out a joyous bark and rushed forward. The moment he touched her, memories flooded her mind. The warm summer days, the laughter, the love. Tears streamed down her cheeks as she held Rusty close, his fur now thick and rugged, yet his heart unchanged. News of Rusty's miraculous return spread through Willowbrook, and the entire village gathered to witness the reunion. Even the sky seemed to celebrate, as the stars twinkled brighter than ever before. That night, as Rusty lay curled at Lila's feet, he knew he was finally home. No matter how far fate had taken him, love had guided him back. And so, under the watchful gaze of the old oak tree, Rusty and Lila's story continued, stronger than ever. A tale of love, hope, and the magic of unbreakable bonds. And so they lived happily ever after.